Eagle fans, I'm Thomas Mott. Welcome to Philadelphia Eagles Now. It's time to break down our second round draft pick here in the 2022 NFL Draft. As Philadelphia, literally 1 minute ago, upon filming this, went ahead and took a center with their 51st pick in the NFL Draft. Their second pick feels like their third one because they got A.J. Brown yesterday, but that's technically not a draft pick. And now we must break down what I would say is a surprise, not a sexy pick, and somewhat of a disappointment for some Eagle fans out there, including myself, who was looking at linebacker at that position. Nakobe Dean still on the board, Christian Harris still on the board. You need some secondary help. They didn't go for that. Instead, they take the center out of Nebraska. Now, the big thing about Jurgens is he's a really good player who can start right away, if you needed to start right away, which you don't. But he is solid. He started all 3 years at Nebraska. He's a day one kind of guy. He has all the tools that you want in a really good center. And so as a pick, he's a very good player. And we'll talk about more about that here in just a couple of minutes. But I think the issue right now is that Philadelphia didn't really need this. Like, I don't see this as a big need for the Philadelphia Eagles. And I'll explain why. I think it's very, very simple. Right now, you have Jason Kelce coming into his final year, and so you'll see people on Twitter say, oh, Thomas, well, this is the Jason Kelce replacement. And yes, it technically is, but Landon Dickerson was supposed to be the Jason Kelce replacement. This was supposed to be Landon Dickerson's spot because Jason Kelce was supposed to retire last season, and when Kelce did not retire, they slid Dickerson over to left guard, and right guard, left guard, they moved him around when Sam Malo got injured, and he played so well, he played himself into a guard position versus his true position of center, the position he was drafted to be out of Alabama. And so now I'm assuming that they're going, okay, we love this guy, hence why they took him in round 2. We don't expect Jason Kelce to play another season after this. This is his farewell tour, his twilight season as a Philadelphia Eagle. Let's get his replacement now. Let's continue to have one of the best young offensive linemen or best offensive lines in the National Football League. So Jurgens, it's nothing against him, and I'm not excited about this one. There's nothing against him as a player. He's a very, very good player. Had Jason Kelce retired this past year, I'd be looking at this as an absolute must-need, a home run pick. Everything is fine, but you at least have one more year of Jason Kelce. Why not just hold off a little bit and get an impact player right away who can start on the defensive side of the football, so in the back seven, the position of need of linebacker and of cornerback. Either way, the player himself is very, very good, and that is what is important, and of course, Howie Roseman loves the trenches. Grade the second round pick. Give me your grade down below. A, B, C, D, or F. Where are you at on this one? I'll go B+, because I'm trying to get my linebacker hopes and dreams, which were just recently crushed, out of my head here and just talk about the player himself. I give this one a B+. I want to see what your grade is down below in the comment section right now. Now, if we were to get into a deeper dive in the depth chart, maybe some future picks as well in just 1 second, we were trying to get 28,000 subs here on the channel, less than 300 away. Crazy draft coverage over the next couple of days here. Post-draft coverage, including free agents that they're going to sign, undrafted free agents. I mean, it's going to be nuts going on here at the channel. So if you guys like what the Eagles do, you guys like the Eagles in general, you like what I do here on the channel for you as a free Eagles, let's call it reporter, go down below and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. Hit that red button as we are less than 300 away. Now, the Eagles' offensive line is probably their best position group overall. Like, look at this depth chart. This is the best position group that the Eagles have. It's better than their defensive line. This is a top 5 unit, and the defensive line is very, very good. Obviously, Jurgens is going to come in and replace Jason Kelce whenever Jason Kelce rides up in the sunset after 2022. The problem is he's not going to see the football field unless you slide him in at right guard. Maybe, but I don't see him sliding in at right guard right away. Unless that is the plan right now, he doesn't start. And I think, again, your second-round players must start year 1. They must start because they've got to be impact players. Hence why I would have thought about a Nakobe Dean making a ton of sense for Philadelphia because you need help at linebacker. But, again, it's not a video about Nakobe Dean. It's supposed to be a video about Cam Jurgens, who is the newest member of the Philadelphia Eagles. Jason Kelce is coming back. Let's just make that very, very clear. He is coming back. I'm very curious to see what he thinks about this draft pick. You can at least learn. You can have, much like Fletcher Cox does with Jordan Davis, have Jason Kelce with Cam Jurgens, and so clearly they have this changing of the guard on the front line and the trenches, and it's something that Howie Roseman is very, very in on and very, very, emphasizes that position all of the time, and so not a surprise here. I just think Eagle fans were very, very excited to go ahead and get a linebacker, and we were disappointed again because Howie Roseman hates us and does not want us to go ahead and have linebackers. Just kidding, but not really. Let me ask you guys this. Would you rather have had a linebacker or a center here? Which would you have rather have done? Type C down below for center if you're all in on Jurgens, or type LB down below for linebacker. Which would you rather have had here at 51 overall? Let me know down below right now in the comment section. Now, again, I don't want to poo-poo this pick and say that he's a bad player. He's not. Jurgens will be a good lineman. Could be a great lineman. Could be the center in the next 10 years, the heir apparent to Jason Kelce, as I've talked about, and I'll look back and say, hey, this was a great pick. I'm not trying to put him down in any way. I just think that there were bigger needs. And my first 2 draft picks, they've got to start right away. I understood Jordan Davis to a point, just because obviously you're going to have Fletcher Cox not play every single down like Jason Kelce will at the center position, so Davis will at least play a bunch his rookie year. And plus they got A.J. Brown, so you can't really hate on the fact they didn't get a wide receiver because A.J. Brown is better than any of the rookie wide receivers coming out of this draft class. But Jurgens won't play right away unless they slide him in at right guard, which maybe that's the case, maybe it's not. And so the question mark of this pick remains to be a little bit of a head scratcher, but I want to get emphasized, his is a very solid pick. This is considered the second best center in the draft behind Tyler Linderbaum. Philadelphia got him. They clearly had a big time high draft grade on him, and so falling to 51 overall was probably made for a happy Eagles draft room led by Howie Roseman. All right, let's recap things here in just 1 second. First, we'll have full draft day coverage, not just through the end of round 2 and round 3, but all throughout day 3 as well here at Chat Sports. The guys in Dallas are alive all 7 rounds, 250 plus picks. They are going crazy. It's no sleep at the Dallas headquarters. I get a little sleep here in Atlanta, but no sleep over there for the Dallas guys. So make sure you guys go and appreciate them by subscribing to our main Chat Sports channel. I'm telling you, 300,000 people watched us during round 1. There'll be even more for rounds 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you like the content, go down below and subscribe. All right, let's recap the moves here really quickly. Jordan Davis at 13 overall. The big man will wear number 90 for the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm starting to love that pick more and more as the days go by. A really good scheme fit for what Jonathan Gannon wants to do, especially by not bringing pass rushers, or at least extra blitzers, on the defensive line. The trade for A.J. Brown essentially is a draft pick, even though it's not technically a rookie player, but they traded number 18 overall to go ahead and get him. We all know we love that. Him and alongside Devontae Smith are going to be fantastic. And now Cam Jurgens at 51 overall is the most recent pick here. Second draft pick of this NFL draft, the center out of Nebraska, a surefire, solid offensive lineman that will only make the O-line even better. You just wonder how quickly can he start. Again, don't want to hate on the guy. Congratulations. Welcome to Philadelphia. You get ready to work. Get your notebook and learn from Jason Kelce. You're learning from one of the best centers in the National Football League the past 10 years. A Hall of Famer. I mean, this guy's insane. And Kelce, being the great guy he is, he will take him under his wing. I mean, no doubt about that. That's good news. You just wonder how quickly he can actually get on the football field just because the O-line is stacked. We will obviously break down the round 3 pick coming up here later on tonight. They'll have 2 picks tomorrow as it currently stands as upon filming this because they had 10 picks. All the trades brought them down to 5 picks, and so, only 2 more to go, and then we're going to break those down tomorrow, and then a full draft grades from all 7 rounds and the like, and so make sure you guys subscribe because I think Philadelphia, not done yet. Will they get a linebacker? Will they get a cornerback? By the time you watch this, you'll probably know the answer, but as of filming this right now, you still wonder when do corner and linebacker, maybe even safety, the 3 big needs on the defensive side of the football, actually get addressed. We're going to follow that and see what happens over the next couple of days. We'll end on this. Who's the Eagles draft next? You guys have a favorite player? They don't have a lot of ammo to trade up. I don't think they're going to trade back into round 2 because they only have so many draft picks, so I don't expect another trade up. Again, I've been wrong many, many times, as you guys know. But who should the Eagles draft next? Let me know who that is down below right now in the comments section. And, of course, hit that thumbs up and subscribe for all the great content that we're doing here for you guys during the NFL draft because it is a crazy, crazy couple of days, and we're having a bunch of fun doing it. Again, for Philadelphia Eagles now, congratulations to Cam Jurgens for being the newest Philadelphia Eagle. Best of luck and learn from Jason Kelce. That's all I can say. I'm Thomas Mott signing off for the rest of your day.